My child, my beloved, what you are about to hear is not just a video. It is a divine intervention. And if you feel a strange warmth in your chest or chills across your skin while watching this, that is not your imagination. That is heaven speaking to you last night. Archangel Michael tried to get in touch with you. God heard him cry out your name 3 times when an archangel begs heaven for just 2 seconds of your attention. Sweet soul, do you know what that means? It means that something is about to come out. Something that they haven't told you. This message is not only urgent. It is your last shield, says Archangel Michael, your divine protector. I tell you to open this, says Archangel Michael. Today, these aren't just words. The flame of the heavens sealed this divine order. There is an emergency. Today, the person who has been planning to hurt you has finally been found out. It is not a dream either. You are divinely being shown information that you were never meant to learn. Didn't you feel it? You didn't pay attention to that strange discomfort you felt around some people because you didn't have proof. Your spirit is filled with whispers that can swell into thunder. Today, Archangel Michael has inscribed a name on a scroll that has been unsealed solely for your awareness. Do not overlook this message or turn away, for doing so would grant victory to those who wish to harm you. Heaven has been watching this individual for months, meticulously observing their actions and words behind your back. It is heartbreaking to reflect on the trust you once placed in them, someone who appeared friendly while secretly cultivating discord and plotting something even more malevolent. Fortunately, God intervened. A divine protection occurred between their malicious intentions and your tranquil existence. Archangel Michael stood resolutely, sword drawn, proclaiming, "Not this, child.
Not now.
Not today. Do not take this lightly, my beloved. You may never uncover the full truth if you bypass this warning. The opportunity to expose them is fleeting. As Archangel Michael forewarns, this message could vanish from your view in mere moments. Therefore, I urge you with all the passion in my being to keep your heart open. This is the only way to ensure your safety. Hidden enemies exist among you that you may be unaware of, yet heaven has been vigilant in tracking their moves. Allow any tears you may have to flow. They signify that your soul is finally acknowledging truths it has long been aware of. You are not mistaken or overly suspicious. You have been chosen. The truth is prepared to confront you directly. According to Archangel Michael, if you fail to address this now, the trap they have laid will succeed. This message has reached you today for a specific purpose. Not tomorrow or next week, but today because a significant event is planned for tonight. Ignoring this warning could lead you straight into a predicament that the signs have been alerting you about. Future warnings from the angels may not come in the same manner again. Archangel Michael is trembling with urgency. Even angels experience anxiety when time is of the essence. Before we delve further into this revelation, I ask you to take a moment to express your readiness to receive what heaven is about to unveil. Type Amen in the comments below as a sign of your openness. By doing so, you not only leave a comment, but also invite the divine presence into your life. Stay with me closely, for the name that has been concealed within your spirit is about to be revealed. Pay special attention, as I am relaying this precisely as Archangel Michael conveyed it to me. There exists an individual with intentions to harm you. I have heard their name 3 times in heaven, inscribed in golden light. I am confident that this revelation will resonate deeply within you, allowing for immediate recognition. However, dear one, there is more at stake. Archangel Michael implores you to engage fully with this message. It is about more than mere exposure. It is also about safeguarding you. There is a divine protective cloak poised to envelop your life, but you must remain engaged and attentive. The moment you disengage, heaven's protective window will close. Take a moment to breathe and notice any warmth spreading upon your skin. That is the divine confirmation that you are precisely where you need to be, at the right time. This message is not a coincidence. The adversary aiming to harm you has been identified, and the reality is more alarming than you previously realized. If you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe, for Archangel Michael indicates that those who grasp this message will not passively observe. Their paths will align with the divine. By subscribing, you affirm to heaven that you have heard their call and are prepared to listen. It is indeed possible to thwart an impending betrayal, a spiritual trap disguised as affection, draining your very spirit. You have seen the face of the air before, but never quite like this. They grow increasingly desperate, whispers Archangel Michael. Thus, I beseeched God to deliver this message before it is too late. Dear one, know that you are profoundly cherished. You are unaware of the extent to which heaven has been working to protect you. This message is evidence of that care. You are not alone. You are not alone. There are forces at play in the shadows that you may not perceive, as Archangel Michael affirms. Yet I have witnessed all of them. Every call, every whisper, every false smile conceals a dark scheme. I fought diligently to bring you this message because they are summoning your name once more, but with malice rather than affection. Your soul recognizes this truth, evident in any sudden sensations of pressure or warmth that you might experience during this message. This is not fear, it is remembrance. Your spirit is aware of their intentions, and heaven is now affirming this recognition. You were not mistaken in feeling apprehensive. These were spiritual warnings. Until now, you may have lacked substantiation. It has been a considerable time since this person has been part of your life, as Archangel Michael notes. They are keenly aware of your desires and your vulnerabilities. Darkness has chosen them to inflict harm upon you precisely because they could approach without detection. But that access has now been terminated. God has altered the pathway. Archangel Michael is indicating towards the book of exposure, exclaiming, I share this with you because it is your time to rise. As his finger touches the name, the truth can no longer remain obscured. The spell will dissipate once you embrace this disclosure. Discovering who stands against you is only one aspect. This revelation is about awakening a part of you that will no longer tolerate insincere affection. You must evolve into a being of clarity and strength, armored and indomitable, and tonight, that version of you is coming forth. Archangel Michael confesses that he has not rested for 3 nights, lingering outside your window, calling your name softly as you dreamt. I pleaded with you through whispers. Please, do not disregard this once more, beloved, as you did the last time you sensed something amiss. You afforded them another chance and silenced your inner voice. This time, however, heaven will not permit you to remain in ignorance. This message transcends mere facts. It serves as a mirror reflecting your reality. Pause for a moment and contemplate who comes to mind. Who have you continually forgiven despite their unchanged behavior? Who seems to complicate matters just before something positive occurs? That individual is the one Archangel Michael identifies as significant. God did not intend to cause you hurt by revealing this. Rather, his love for you compels him to ensure your protection. It is acceptable if you feel a tremor. It reflects the shifting energies. However, it is time to stand firm. God has shifted the balance, and Archangel Michael has opened the book of exposure, directing your attention. The adversary does not always wield a sword. They may approach you with a smile, soothing words, or even a hand that intertwines with yours while quietly resentful of your light. Before I elaborate further, I invite you to engage in a simple act of spiritual significance. Please press the like button immediately. This action serves as a signal to the heavens, indicating your agreement with this truth. It transcends the mere act of clicking a button. By liking this video, you are conveying to God, Lord, I understand this. I am prepared to receive your blessings. Initiate the transformation now. God has witnessed your suffering and longs for your relief. You are meant to witness this, as it was ordained in the celestial courts the moment they chose betrayal. This message has been delivered, as proclaimed by Archangel Michael. Therefore, I urge you to listen closely. Your environment is poised for a transformation tonight between 2:10 and 3:45 a.m. You may awaken unexpectedly during your dreams, perhaps hearing your name called out. This is not merely a dream. It is Archangel Michael coming to ensure your well-being and realign your spirit. Although someone may attempt to harm you one final time, rest assured that they will not succeed. This message carries divine strength that you are urged to embrace wholeheartedly. Someone is vigilantly watching over your soul, home, finances, and rest. Archangel Michael assures you that you are not alone tonight. He will stand guard by your threshold. His light will reside in your home, preventing any negative influence from permeating your space, should you ever feel disheartened. This is your moment of salvation. If you have ever felt cursed, trapped, or spiritually assailed, it is time to make a choice. However, departing from this message may mean you forfeit the complete truth. Remember, each act of kindness you contribute to this mission will blossom into a beacon illuminating the darkness for someone else. By supporting this cause through the link in the pinned comment, be it through purchasing coffee, making a donation, or joining our community, you are not merely contributing to a channel but rather supporting a divine purpose aimed at redeeming lost souls. Divine intervention flourishes through compassionate hearts and willing voices. Each gift you provide is akin to a stream of living water that nourishes those in need of healing. The phrase, "give, and it will be given to you," is not a mere biblical reference. It is a living promise that designs your destiny. I invite you to engage now with faith and intentionality. The funds you contribute today are not merely donations. They represent acts of spiritual obedience that open the heavens. Release your seed and witness the return that God has for you. You already sense the authenticity of this message, dear one. If even a fragment resonates within you, it is meant not to harm, but to heal. Truth affords freedom, and clarity imparts strength. God declares that the storm has passed. I urge you to make a declaration when you feel this truth settling in your spirit. In the comment section below, type, "I embrace this protection as a covenant with heaven," as this is more than a casual remark. By uttering these words, you communicate to all spiritual entities that you are no longer a target. You are a child enveloped in divine light. Feel the beginnings of this shift as you write from the depths of your heart. My dear child, if you remain tuned in, I recognized your bravery, says Archangel Michael. I knew you were ready, and that's why I labored diligently to reach you. You are not lagging behind. You have not missed your opportunity. However, this is your final invitation. Your spirit is awakening, as Archangel Michael attests. Your light shines brightly in heaven now that you have embraced the truth. When your light radiates in heaven, angels participate actively in your protection. As you listen, 3 angels are dispatched to you as a symbol of reversal and safeguarding. Whatever has been directed against you will now revert to its sender. It is crucial to maintain the confidentiality of this divine mission at this moment. Now is the time to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. By subscribing, you're not only following a channel but also entering the prophetic flow released by heaven. You affirm, I am prepared to receive every prophetic word God has designated for me. By signing up, your name is added to the list of those protected in the heavens, governed by divine law. This child has endured enough, echoes Archangel Michael's voice. Any weapon formed against them shall not prosper henceforth. Now comes a moment that may evoke tears, as it did for him. Archangel Michael desires to converse with you about this. I am aware of the pain you have silently endured. I know how many times you appeared fine while concealing a broken heart. I am aware of the betrayals and the loneliness you have faced. I witnessed everything. I want you to understand that every tear you shed was a burden I wished you never had to carry. But now help is on the way. Heaven is prepared to respond. Child of God, you are receiving extraordinary favor because you have remained attentive. You didn't skip over this. You approached it with certainty. This has stirred divine intervention from the heavens. God sees you, and He is pleased that the once quiet child is now engaged. The truth shall emerge, and the names that dwelled in darkness will now be etched among the stars. You are shielded by a divine seal from heaven, a protective barrier. Those with ill intentions can no longer reach you. You have been seeking help, and this is your moment. More than a name, says Archangel Michael, the energies, patterns, warning signs, and emotional traps will unveil themselves to you. They will not ensnare you again. This is not merely a caution, it is a deliverance. Say this sincerely from your heart tonight. Protect me, Archangel Michael. God, I am prepared to leave the facade behind and enter the divine realm. You will experience a shift, warmth, or vibration as spiritual energy begins anew around you. Something wonderful is on the verge of happening. God proclaims, I shall bless you with favor because you listened and accepted the truth. Yes, beloved, miracles surge forth from obedience. Once you cease evading the signs, blessings will manifest more swiftly than anticipated. The attack has failed, but the blessing is imminent, assures Archangel Michael. In the next 7 days, anticipate numerous developments, a peculiar dream resembling a vision with divine significance, an unexpected message granting clarity, a sudden release from what has long hindered you, and divine guidance redirecting your future toward a more suitable path. The one who sought to hurt you will attempt to return, laden with excuses and explanations. Yet bear in mind, they seek not healing. Therefore, prepare yourself for a potential heartache once more. They arrive to mend what God has severed. Do not attempt to reassemble what should remain apart, advises Archangel Michael. Let them go. This message must reach someone urgently, not tomorrow. Share this video with them. You are not merely sending a video. When you share this prophetic word, you are channeling the anointing into your own life. The breakthroughs you receive multiply when you extend them to others. Someone who needs reassurance about the revelation of their adversaries should click the share button. This message is not about vengeance. It emphasizes release. God does not wish to punish anyone. He desires to protect you. You were never meant to endure such suffering. In case you have not heard, Archangel Michael wants you to understand. You are not like most people. You are sacred. You have been marked by divine intervention. The determination to undermine you came from their awareness of your inherent greatness, even before you recognized it yourself. Beloved, the adversary targets those of significance, not those who are weak. This is the reason for their pursuit of you. However, heaven now stands firm. Take a deep breath, dear one. Miracles follow obedience. You will begin to receive blessings as soon as you stop avoiding the signs. They will arrive more swiftly than you anticipate. Archangel Michael affirms that the assault was ineffective and blessings are on the horizon. Within the next 7 days, moments will unfold, a peculiar dream that conveys profound insight, an unexpected message providing clarity, and a sudden release from circumstances that have held you captive for years. A divine reorientation of your future is underway, as the previous path was beneath you. Prepare your heart, for those who sought to harm you will attempt to return with apologies and explanations. However, they are not pursuing healing. They aim to repair that which God has severed. Do not attempt to reassemble what I have dismantled, says Archangel Michael. Allow them to depart. Revenge is not the directive. Rather, it is a message of release. God seeks not to punish anyone but to ensure your safety. You were never meant to endure such suffering. These truths are crucial, and Archangel Michael desires you to understand them. You are distinct from the majority. You are sacred. You have been divinely honored, which explains their relentless efforts to harm you. They perceived your brilliance before you did. Remember, the adversary preys upon the powerful, not the weak. This is why you were targeted. However, heaven has taken a stand. Enough, it proclaims. Breathe deeply. You are entering a new era, one where falsehoods are stripped away and truth accompanies you, with your future safeguarded by radiant light. Archangel Michael assures, I will support you from behind, beside, and ahead of you. No one else can wield your purpose. Allow yourself to feel your emotions. This is not an expression of sadness, but a release. Your soul has always known it was not alone. Your spirit has ignited into a flame. The individual who sought to harm you now possesses diminished power, as that light cannot harm any darkness. Now, dear child of God, whisper this out loud. I accept this truth. Archangel Michael, this protection is mine. I relinquish the false. I embrace the authentic world. As soon as you articulate those words, angels will commence their movements, doors will begin to open, and peace will start to infiltrate your life. Archangel Michael continues, affirming that the truth has been acknowledged, and heaven is adding your name to the book of divine restoration. This book does not simply overlook the past, it rewrites it. Each pain transforms into empowerment, and every betrayal leads to rebirth. Tonight, your narrative is being rewritten. You are no longer the individual wandering who wishes for your downfall. That chapter is closed, ushering in an age of divine clarity. Individuals will start to distance themselves, not due to your actions, but because your light renders deception untenable. The one who sought to harm you will now face exposure, as Archangel Michael states. Their words and schemes will falter. They were unaware that heaven's grace safeguarded your name. You embody more than mere existence. You are an investment in God. When God invests in you, no one can profit from your fall. A supernatural transformation has been initiated through your obedience to this message, dear child. You may begin to feel a sense of lightness. Peculiar blessings might manifest not coincidentally, but as a result of spiritual alignment. This is precisely what is occurring. Plans are being laid for a miracle, as God indicates a window will open in 6 days. Moreover, you will receive something you presumed lost forever, a chance, a healing, or a breakthrough so evident that it may evoke tears. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. What does Archangel Michael say? They sought to obscure your miracle by offering superficial peace, false friendships, and counterfeit love. However, we shall not tolerate any further delays. This is your moment. Beloved, the proof will astonish you, as the person who smiled at you while maligning you will soon be unveiled through divine exposure. Not as a consequence of your efforts, but let them entrap themselves within their own schemes, as Archangel Michael advises. Do not engage in battle with them. Do not respond or retaliate. The judgment of heaven will address matters that your heart never could. A final word of caution. That individual might attempt to come back, claiming they have changed or miss you, professing their previous state of confusion. But Archangel Michael cautions, such statements are not sincere. These are merely tactics. Do not permit them back into your life. If you allow them to re-enter, the peace within your home will be disrupted once more. This is not a plea for cruelness, but rather a call to be discerning. Shield your energy as you would treasure, for it is valuable. Not everyone deserves to bask in your light. Some have the capacity to dim it. Remain vigilant, as this is sacred. Archangel Michael has discerned something significant about your future and wishes to share it with you. He envisions you joyous, surrounded by the right people, holding a radiant blessing so bright that even angels pause to admire it. He envisions you finally liberated. He proclaims, "If this child realized what I've seen, they would never shed tears for those who sought to harm them." Your future is not only secure, it is also affirmed. The gateway to sudden miracles is poised to open. This will not occur frequently. It will not open until your spirit aligns with divine truth. Right now, your spirit is in alignment. That is all for now. You will find evidence of transformation in unexpected forms, a recurring number, a name that appears in a dream, a conversation that brings closure to a painful chapter, or an unexpected financial blessing. You may experience a sense of calm that replaces years of anxiety. There is no requirement for you to do anything except remain in the light. Archangel Michael has already taken care of the rest. Moreover, God is 3 steps ahead of any challenges that may arise. So take a deep breath. Your spirit is now liberated. Your path is unencumbered. Your heart is safeguarded, and your destiny is secure. From this moment forward, if anyone inquires about how you transformed your life, simply smile and say, "Heaven revealed the truth," while acknowledging that Archangel Michael has protected you. This is indeed what has occurred. You have been saved, safeguarded, elevated, and most importantly, remembered. You have not been forgotten or abandoned. You are divinely supported and truly liberated. Your challenges were not a result of weakness, but stemmed from your brilliance. You faced betrayal not due to foolishness, but because your soul emanated something divine, something that could not be imitated, prompting efforts to extinguish it. Archangel Michael now watches over you, not as a distant being, but as a steadfast guardian who has never left your side, rendering darkness powerless over you. The individuals who sought to harm you, who twisted narratives behind your back and masked their intentions in secrecy, are being revealed, not merely through words but through unfolding circumstances. Pay close attention. People will inadvertently show their true selves. Conversations will shift, hidden motives will emerge, and your intuition will grow stronger. This is not paranoia. It is discernment, and it is now your gift. Archangel Michael conveys that the cost of betrayal is clarity, and you have paid this price in full. Now the elevation must commence. God is no longer simply shielding you from harm. He is also rewarding you for surviving it. Expect an elevation that transcends logical explanation. Expect divine relationships and connections that feel deeply familiar, as well as healing that is profound and ancient. These individuals will replenish your spirit rather than deplete it. Anticipate a swift resolution. A situation that has lingered for months will find closure in a matter of days. Justice is also to be expected, as those who sought to harm you were well aware of their actions, and heaven acknowledges this as well. However, refrain from exerting energy to justify your experiences to anyone. Do not engage in arguments or seek to defend yourself. That chapter is closed. When God intervenes, your role is simply to step back. Archangel Michael urges, "Let heaven speak now, as the divine court will take on what your heart can no longer bear." Heaven has provided a directive. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, regardless of the arena, be it financial, emotional, or spiritual. Even solitude will not serve as a refuge for negativity, because you are now inscribed on the list of the protected. Even ill intentions directed towards you will not materialize. This list is not recorded on paper. It exists in light. Once your name is inscribed, neither earthly nor hellish forces can erase it. Do you feel that tingling sensation? That signifies your spirit's recognition of the shift occurring around you. It indicates that angels have enveloped you and heaven is preparing you for an unexpected event, an apology. Yes, an individual who has caused you profound pain, possibly the one named earlier, may attempt to return. However, not everyone who expresses remorse is genuinely repentant. Some merely aim to maintain the door open for further emotional depletion. Archangel Michael advises you to be slow to accept and to pay close attention, for your peace is no longer up for negotiation. This is the time for divine imperatives. You are no longer the individual who pleaded for affection. The part of you that tolerated disrespect is gone. You have shed the persona that remained silent to soothe others. As of now, you walk in truth, light, favor, and spiritual vigor. Archangel Michael humbly acknowledges, you are now the version of yourself that heaven has always envisioned. Speak this affirmation aloud. God, I receive your power. Archangel Michael, I express my gratitude for your protection. I release every adversary and embrace my destiny fully. This promise has evolved into a covenant, one that is unbreakable. The miracle has already been affirmed in heaven, so do not worry if you experience moments of forgetfulness, fatigue, or weakness. Archangel Michael has secured not only you, but also the one who sought to harm you. They will soon encounter the silence of God, the gravest judgment of all, not through storms or punishments, but through absence of grace and the closure of doors that once facilitated their desires while they carried your name with them. Heaven takes acts of betrayal seriously, particularly when directed towards someone chosen, especially when directed towards you. Therefore, dear one, allow your soul to rest. You have carried too much weight and strove for strength for far too long. This is your time to receive, to breathe freely, and to move forward without fear, but rather with complete spiritual confidence. Archangel Michael is no longer merely standing guard. He is now walking with you through every step, decision, and conversation. Should you ever feel lost again, just recall this moment, the moment when heaven broke convention to reach you directly, when Archangel Michael provided you with clarity, and when God whispered into your soul, reassuring you, "Child, I never left." Your narrative is not only being rewritten, it is being resurrected, and this marks just the beginning. Now rise, for the glory that awaits will overshadow the pain that preceded it. Before we conclude this powerful narrative, I have one final task for you. Share this message with your network, on your story, or within a group. By sharing this prophetic word, you energize your own breakthrough with a fresh anointing. The same power that brought clarity to your adversaries will also begin to manifest in the lives of those you choose to share this with. Do not keep this truth to yourself. Become the channel through which this message flows to others. Share it now and observe how God multiplies your blessings. Before we draw towards the conclusion of this profound story, let's take a moment to contemplate this profound truth. You did not arrive at this message by mere chance. This is not serendipity. It is a direct communication from Archangel Michael directed at you. He extends his hand and invites you into a sanctuary of high vibrational community where divine abundance transforms from mere hope into a promise. This sacred principle is elegantly simple, yet has the potential to revolutionize your life. By embracing this invitation immediately, you gain early access to powerful insights and divine guidance often hidden from the wider world. Seize this opportunity to enter a sacred realm where you will receive unwavering spiritual support, timely progress towards your destiny, and invaluable guidance. Do not allow this moment of fate to slip away. Your breakthrough is imminent. If you wish to deepen your connection, promptly join Archangel Michael's exclusive inner circle through the linked comment. This ensures that you never miss personalized messages intended to elevate and enrich your life. Take this step forward. Your abundance awaits.